Hey, what's going on? Mastering self-discipline is going to be your key to being successful. If you don't have any self-discipline, it's not going to happen. You can set all your goals, you can do all of your affirmations, you can do all of this other stuff, but if you don't have the self-discipline in order to make it happen, the chances are it happening is not going to happen. And I am speaking from experience. Having the self discipline, doing what you need to do, even when you don't feel like doing it, doing what you need to do when there's other things that's on your mind that you could be thinking about, that you could be doing. Um, if you look at a lot of successful people in different areas, they had some sense of self discipline, some sense of having almost like this tunnel vision to get things done, making the main thing to getting things done. And that was something that I struggled with. That was something that I used to um, struggle bad with, was having that self-discipline. And if you get self-discipline in one area of your life, you can apply it to other areas of your life. And that is what I had to do. I had to, um, when I went vegan, I did that cold turkey. It wasn't something that I planned. It was something that when God spoke to my spirit and I said, like, this is it. When I said that, when it happened, when I said that, I knew that that was going to be it. I knew that I wasn't um, going back to eating the way I used to be. I used to eat all of my life. And it is July the 8th or July the 9th will be 8 years that I've been vegan. And again, I did go cold turkey. If that's something that you're thinking about, I wouldn't recommend cold turkey. I did it that way because it happened that way. It literally happened that way. I watched this documentary that night, a Friday night. God woke me up the next morning early, like 4:30, 5 o'clock. I watched it again. And like halfway through watching it the second time, that's when he spoke to my spirit and was like, that's it. I can't do it anymore. Now, I did have some food left over from 4th of July that I finished eating, some hamburgers, because I didn't believe in throwing that out. But once I started that following day, that was it. And that took self discipline because there were times that um, I wanted to have the things that I was used to having. There were times that I would pull up to a fast food place and was ordering what I normally get out of habit and not realizing that I was doing that. And I was like, yo, never mind, just cancel that order. So having that self discipline is going to be the key for you. And if it's something that you're struggling with, pray and ask God to help you with it. Don't be ashamed. Put your ego, your pride aside, and like, Lord, this is what I'm struggling with. I just don't want to have self discipline in one area. I want to have self discipline in all areas of my life. I want to have self discipline when it comes to you to reading your word more, studying and rightly dividing your word, so I can hide your word in my heart that I won't sin against you, and asking Him to help you with that if that is something that you're struggling with, because the enemy is going to throw things at you that's going to distract you, going to throw things at you that's going to throw you off track. Things, and it may be positive things. It don't always have to be something negative. It can be something positive that comes into your path, and because it's a positive thing, now you're not focused on your task at hand. And because you're not focused on your task at hand, then you get distracted. You get off track. And before you know it, so much time has passed by, days, weeks, months, sometimes even years have passed by, and you realize, like, you know what? I got off track once again. There's so much that's going on out there in the world that it can distract you. And all the enemy wants you to do is to drift. That's all. He wants you to drift, because if you drift and barely miss your target, it's a miss. If you barely miss it, if you want to use that word, if you barely missed your target, that is a miss. And that's all the enemy wants, is for you to miss. He wants you to miss your relationship with God through his son, Jesus Christ. That's all he wants. All right. I hope this was helpful. If it was, let me know what you think. Drop a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you're getting any value from it. God's will, I'll check you out on another video. All right. Take care. God bless. And my battery about to die out. God bless and have a good one. Love you.